National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. Oh, right at the outside, he lost the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Going to throw right away. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got the 1st down and more than that, down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Little play action here with McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be second down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 15
And this is what can
yards.
happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go. Street.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Come on. Set. 60 Bisons. Go.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign. On now for the end of the point. Here's Will Riker.
The extra point.
His kick is good. touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
32.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. That's fielded at about the 18. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
They're on 19-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
A big play for Minnesota.
For a Vikings
31 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
On the ground now with Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brandon Dorlus there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is McCarthy. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go now. 79.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Allison. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him to the 6 yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up. It's like, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go in, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. To the left side, he's got McLeod. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. He is knocked down. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive, this one for 23 yards. Now, some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. From the gun, it's Penix. Scrambling to his left.
The key to a good quarterback scramble is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Quick. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where there's...
And he will score! Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown tonight. Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
14 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 48-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll have a first down and definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Reichert's kick. With a score 17-14.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start on the ground with Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up
Ball
second
on
down.
the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
She's tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd and 4. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On the give, it's Robinson. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th
Out
down.
is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get.
28-yard attempt.
Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to have a Vikings 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
First down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
A.J. Terrell on the
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. Kick is good.
Consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. And here's Bijan. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Flush to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, go.
On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go. Sammy Ryan. Go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
Bill Riker is lining up for
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score.
This just being too much to do. You said it, once you get a 2-score lead, it's
Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Kyle Pitts. Again, 11 on the play. And a Falcon first down.
On first down, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he is out of bounds. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Trying to set the screen out wide. That will be incomplete.
up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive by picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
17 yards on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
Throwing again, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called it.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will open it up even further. As he kicks this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Well, over the middle, caught by London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Penix going to throw again. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own
the drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard
Now a
gain
timeout,
brings up
Atlanta.
2nd and
That's their
9.
first. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 9. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. Now, deep ball for London. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.